Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? What up? Welcome to this episode of Chalk Talk with Coach JT. Coming here live at the crib after the hour. My Sac Kings get them dubs out of here, baby. Peace out. Light the beam. It doesn't matter. Today was the only game that mattered to us. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. We will handle Friday when Friday gets here. Tonight is the game that mattered tonight. Yes, sir. Kings get it done at home. Yes, it was the playing game. Yes, it's just one game. However, this was get back. I don't care how you look at it, how we look at it. This was get back. Last year hurt. Last year hurt. Tonight was that get back. Did we end the dynasty? Who knows? But tonight, we sent them boys night night. You see it. Night night. Kings get a big dub, 118-94 at the crib, send them Warriors back to the Bay. Peace. Y'all got to take that ride, baby. You're out of here. Man. Woo. Definitely nervous about today. It was a long day thinking about this game today, man. Not knowing how it was gonna go down. Just one of them odd feeling games, man, because you still got to win two to get into the actual playoffs. But we did need this one. You're only good at your last game. Their last game could have been today, and they got it done. Kings get a big dub, 118-94 versus them boys down the street. Let me give you these stat line numbers from the off top. Before I give you the stat line numbers, let me tell you this. Shout out to Mike Brown. Shout out to them boys tonight on the defensive end. From the tip, you could tell the playoff atmosphere, the tips, the defensive presence was different tonight. I saw bodies touching bodies. I saw guys giving elbow. I saw physical play. I saw guys wrapping guys up. Yes, it was turned up in that golden one tonight. You saw contact being made. You saw guys bumping cutters. You saw guys running through screens. You saw guys in the paint sacrificing their bodies in the paint tonight, man. It mattered to everybody on that team. It mattered to everybody in that arena tonight that was a Kings fan that we just got this first one in. That's what mattered. You can tell it was clear. That type of urgency was there from the gate. But again, I think the biggest thing to start was the defensive matchups from the jump. I'm sorry, Kevin Huerter. I know offensively could use you, but nobody could hunt you tonight. Nobody could hunt you tonight. You had you had Ellis, you had Murray, you had Mitchell, you had Barnes, you had Trey, you had Fox on the defensive end who were locked in. Bruh, if I'm seeing this correctly, if I'm reading this correctly, the box score is as follows. And it should be illegitimate right here. Tonight, Draymond Green, 12 points. Andrew, 12 points. Steph Curry, 22 points for Steph. However, Klay Thompson, no show tonight. Goose egg from Klay. I don't even know what 10 points. I know what happened. That defense, man. I'm just telling you. Ellis, Mitchell, Trey, De'Aaron, they were locked in defensively. They were fighting through screens. Keegan, they were fighting through screens, being physical, putting bodies on guys. It was playoff atmosphere tonight, and they showed it from the start. Way aggressive, played together. And shout out to Keegan, man. Shout out to Keegan. His improvement with attacking the rim and playing in the paint, as well as making outside shots, is a difference maker. He showed some elevation tonight. He showed he can take another level up. And I know. They're lucky Monk didn't play tonight. We might have won by 40. If Monk plays tonight the way the Kings other guys played, we win by 40 tonight because that first quarter was a little stagnant, a little bit slow. Everybody, the nervousness, the energy was in the air. As the Kings settled in and the Warriors continue to miss shots, you can see the Kings' confidence go up and up. And the tempo, way to push tempo, get the ball up down the court, pound the paint also. But also, like I said, the transition was important. But again, the steals, man. Let me get down to the defensive side of the ball as far as the Kings had. What do we do on this side of the ball? Because I saw Fox rip somebody at the half court, go ahead, dunk it. Get an offensive rebound, tip in, dunk. But let me give you the defensive stats a little bit, man. Kings, 10 steals, Warriors 5. Kings, 28 assists. That means we're scoring at a high clip. Warriors, 19 assists. We got to the line 15 times. I'm still not feeling Fox only getting to the free throw line once. I don't know how that's going to go, but 14-15, we shot a great free throw line. 39 threes, we made 18. Warriors shoot 32 threes, make 10. So one, we defended the three-point line well. We took that away, which we've been doing, and we got out and ran. Offense, man, all 5 starters in double figures. Sabonis almost another triple-double, 16 points. Harrison Barnes, I know we've been on you too. We've been giving you the blues. Appreciate you coming to the party tonight, HB, because it was still close early. You had a little minimal points early, 17 points for HB. Young Key, a 32-piece and 9 rebounds, bro. Shout out to you, man. 32 points, 9 rebounds, a plus 20. De'Aaron was just timely. Nothing they could do with him. Inside and out the paint, the dribble drive, the pull up in the lane, the breaking guys down, man. He was doing what he did tonight, and then Ellis too, man. Again, bro, I still figure even if you don't score defensively, you're a playmaker. You're playing winning basketball, but you gave us 15 points tonight. Nothing we could do. Alex Lynn chipped in with 7. Davion had 5, but it was on the defensive end that those guys made their mark, which was undeniable tonight. 5 guys double figures. Kings get a big blowout win against the Dubs. Send them home packing for the rest of the season. They done for. Put a fork in them, baby. They out of here. That first quarter, a little sloppy, right? A little nerves, you can tell. A little nerves going. A little sloppy back and forth. I do like, again, the points in the paint. Kings didn't settle, I believe, for it. Yeah, I mean, we almost shot 40 threes, but I think by that, they were going up because we were just clicking, though. We were clicking at that point, too. So they got 40, but they made almost 50%. So if you're making them at a high clip, you can live with that. Second quarter, I was nervous, waiting on Steph. I'm like, oh, Steph is kind of just chilling. He ain't really got anything going on. He made a couple buckets, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Here comes Steph. But I will say this: we had an answer for a lot. We had an answer for every time they would score or get it close. They got within 4. I believe at halftime, 4-point lead. But Steph had his moments, but it was obvious. Clay was non-existent. They took him out the game. Couldn't get next shots going. 0 for goose egg tonight. Shout out to the full team defense tonight. It was a total team effort. Scouter point. Hey, Jordy, if this was your last game before you leave us, or Friday if you leave us this little run, I know you're going to Brooklyn, I believe. Appreciate you. Whatever you told Brown, whatever y'all came up with tonight, it worked. But also defensively, the guys were locked in. So shout out to those guys nonstop. I mean, you could just tell it was physical playoff style basketball. Bumping cutters, running through cutters getting, people getting touch in lane and hitting the glass, man. You saw all 5 Kings players going to the glass, four predominantly all the time, hitting the defensive glass to secure rebounds for the Kings. Halftime, I'm like, okay, my goal is always to win, of course, win quarters, right? Sweden, win first quarter, okay, cool. Second quarter, up 4, but I would have liked to been up 15 or 20 by the third quarter start. Just win the third quarter, right? The Kings come out, get going a little bit, Warriors come back, but they finish the third quarter on a crazy run, and they get a stop and a bucket in the third quarter. By that third quarter mark, you can see the Warriors leaning away. Steph, especially with Clay looking around. Yeah, I disappointed Sabonis hasn't fixed his last year's pro of hitting easy bunnies. Yes, hey, Beam team, I'm with you. I'm definitely one of those big ones too, man. The gentleman, he needs to have a right hand. I understand that everybody say he bang, but good scouting teams, they play him on that right shoulder. He has to be able to go right and make a right-hand layup and make bunnies. If he doesn't have a shot, next series, okay, Ben King, I got you. We said if he does that, life can be a lot easier and have a shot next series. Not even next series. He has to do that Friday night. Make a few bunnies and use the right hand because Valanciunas ain't going. He's bigger than Draymond. He's bigger than, so Valanciunas is not going to go. He has to be able to turn and make a right hand or draw fouls and get in foul trouble. When they go smaller, we got action. So he has to be able to do that consistently. But I definitely, to the offseason, I don't care what they're talking about. Now, I said it on my boy show. He has to have a right hand to help us out. He has to be able to score on the right side of the bucket with his right hand back and forth to be a complete inside threat like he wants to be. And plus, I think that'll help his production. Exactly. Yeah, you're definitely right. Definitely should have had 20 in the paint for sure. But we got it. Let's go. That third quarter was good defensively again. And I will say, I didn't see a fall off tonight as we've seen in some of the other Kings games. I know if you guys been watching, you guys been tuning in, you can tell that third, fourth quarter, sometimes those big leads. But I will also say tonight could have been better for us playing the Warriors as far as that, because we knew it's more at stake. you couldn't fall off. You had to be up. It's win or go home. But also, you owe them. We know we owed them for last year, man. We let that go. We lost that game, whatever they took it from us. Tonight was a night to end, hopefully, in that dynasty, right? In that run. Put them boys to bed, and you could just tell. Defensively, I saw guys getting on the ground, loose balls. It was one of those, it was winning play night for the Kings. Now, fourth quarter comes up, you can just tell. I'm like, okay, what's going to happen? Where's Steph and Clay coming? Non-factor from Clay. Like, I don't know what got into that dude's head, but outside of us, or what he's going through. But hey, it wasn't his night, and I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. Kings at a big dub, 118, man, 118-94. Sending them boys out of here. Fourth quarter, Kings just stay with it. Again, I'm shouting out Keegan Murray, man. That dude tonight showed so much growth, so much. He got a dog in him. He reminds me again, a kid I played with too, silent assassin, man. Ellis hitting big time shots. Ellis confidence, but also it's just, I think Ellis, he's comfortable in his role, but now he knows, okay, look, I can do a little more. For us, that's always a plus. That's a plus. But like I said before, in a couple of these wrap ups, it's contagious, man. When a guy like that is out there sacrificing so much, and again, sorry, Kevin Huerter, you're not here, but knowing guys don't have to sag over so much, show so much help, give so much help. Like, dudes can keep guys in front and win one-on-one matchups on the perimeter. Bonus ain't got to come over and help. They don't get open dunks. They don't sag. It's different. The perimeter is locked up, baby. It's locked up. It's locked up. You got Mitchell coming in, dog. Fox already a dog. League leader in steals. Let's not forget that. He had a couple clean ones tonight. That when he ripped somebody at half court, two-hand dunk. Yeah, Fox is that dude on defense too. He don't have to help as much. Ellis, shout out to them. And also Keegan, though. Keegan be at a guard. I saw Keegan on Steph a few times. Bigger guard, high contest. Even Sabonis switched that on Curry. Showed, got back, sealed him in the paint. Can't stop that. Easy bucket. I like how they push the tempo. Yes, he had a couple sloppy turnovers. However, if you're making winning plays, you can give me a few of those, man. I tell my guys that you got on defense. If you sell out, you can turn the ball over, man. Just get back on defense, get it back, and then also when he's making a couple threes, it's tough to beat. Because now you got to guard Ellis. He can drive and kick, opens up the paint. It was a pleasure to see tonight, man. And it was a pleasure to see the intensity again for me. The level of intensity they played with on the defensive end was enjoyable, man. If you like basketball, I'm sorry, I'm the older generation. Tonight they brought it. And the officials let them play. The officials let the guys play through contact. Play through contact is player-style basketball. This, I believe, is what Mike Brown was trying to get to earlier, but now he's found it, so I'm definitely eager to see. Big test, man. New Orleans that had our number. Them Pelicans have gave us the blues all season. And we got to go back to Smoothie King. However, that's a play for they lost that a lot, but not against us. So they were on Zion tonight. He gave Lake Show a 40-piece tonight. 40. And you lose, though. It's going to be interesting to see how the Kings take this up from now until Friday. I believe that's when the game is. How we deal with that. B.I.'s trying to come back. C.J. McCollum is shooting 70% from the three-point line versus the Kings. I don't know. I'm thinking Zion get 40. C.J. gets under his average, can't shoot that percentage. Guard the guard. If Zion got to score 40 to win, I think we got Trey, Sabonis, and Alex Lynn. Got to protect the paint. You can't let CJ and them guards. I saw tonight. What's the short guard? Man, his name. He got a couple threes tonight. We can't let them hit them threes tonight. Yes, I hate that. Oh, that is the worst foul in the world. To close out on a three-pointer and shoot. Foul three-point shot. And I be saying all the time, fellas, I think the pros, some of them do a little better than high school and college kids, but you can't close out to a right-handed shooter with your right hand. You're not on the right side. Close out with your left hand with the right-handed shooter and just contest, and that's it. But from now, we got to work on some closeout drill. Mike Brown, Jordy, you listening? Work on closeout drills. No foul. Close out, show your hand, box out, get the long rebound. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. They got to go into the Smoothie King and get it done. But I believe 2-game winning streak, momentum is a factor. Pelicans lost 2 in a row, even though it's to the Lakers. It's all about timing. You got to peak or ride a wave at the right time. Hey, it's 2 in a row. Tonight is going to have those boys feeling good, guaranteed. But on the road now, our stars got to show up. I'm going to need 35 from Fox. I'm going to need 25 and 20 from Bonus. I'm going to need Keegan, though, to come back again with at least 25 points. But that bench for us is going to be crucial. I know we didn't have much tonight, but we're going to need to have some support off the bench in New Orleans in that environment. Don't go too early, Kings. No beignets. Don't go to Bourbon Street. Don't be out there hanging out. Don't club till after Friday night, till after we get to the playoffs. Don't go out there and get distracted. Don't go out there eating all that food, all that gumbo, all that etouffee. Don't do it. Stick to your plan. Stick to your meal plan. Stay focused. We got to go out there to lose that time. We 2 hours ahead. All that shift, man. I want us to be ready to go. But again, shout out to the Kings. Big win, 118-94. They demolished the Dubs tonight. Weezy Wayne. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some no party. Got to get this one. Get this one, man. It's a win and go home. This is really it. And I know people are talking about it's not like a win, but it matters, man. You get to play another day. This game did matter. This game did matter. It wasn't like you could just think over it. No, you win tonight to play another game. It's like the NCAA tournament. So now you win one more Friday, you get to go play another game. Friday's the only game that matters. It doesn't matter who you're going to play after this. It doesn't matter what's going on. Friday's all that matters. Everybody's got to be locked in. Body's got to be ready. Mind's got to be ready. Celebrate this tonight. For sure. For sure. However, the job is not done, but be locked in come Friday night. It won't be a golden one. I know everybody going to be watching. It's probably some Kings fans down there in New Orleans. Y'all better believe. Y'all lucky I can't get down to New Orleans fast enough for that game because I might be the only one there if I could be. But it definitely is, man. But it's good to see, man. And even if Friday doesn't go the way we would like it to go, it is good to see the way they still came together under the adversities, man. That's what winning teams do. That's what good teams do. That's what winning culture is. Under adversity, they find a way to rally together and make it happen. And that's what they did tonight. That's what we're waiting to see. This is what we're waiting to see second half of the season, but through whatever, it couldn't get it. But it took some losses, right? Addition by subtraction. It sucks we lost two of our better guards. However, you got to see Keon get more shots. You got to see Keegan get more shots. You got to see Davion get more shots. Those dudes have elevated their game with the opportunity. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Them dudes was ready, and they jumped in that role. And again, shout out to the young fella Keegan, man. People were questioning what he – man, now he don't tease me with the great time like that, bro. I'm not mad at you. Keep it going. Keep that confidence going. We need that from you. You ain't got to say nothing to nobody. Let your game do the talking, and I'm okay with that. But you got some dogs with you, and I believe that's what they're going to rely on going into Friday night. I believe Keon Ellis, Davion Mitchell, Keegan Murray, they're going to be locked in. Trey Lyles going to be locked in defensively to know, okay, look, we got to bring it again. It is a different monster somewhat, but we got to bring it again. But the guards got to shut down. Zion, it's a whole nother story. You gotta make Zion. You probably got to make him score that 45, 50. But if he having 25 with like 10 assists and all that, that means everybody's involved. You can't give them threes to CJ. We got to lock down them threes. But yeah, man, I'm definitely proud of these boys, man. Definitely something to be excited about. And I know it's not over yet. It wasn't a playoff win. Technically, a win is a win, bro. That's 2 in a row. Three of these things get you in the playoffs. 3 of these things get you in the playoffs. Then anything happen right now. So don't let us get into the playoffs. Hey, let us get into the playoffs. Hey, it's rocking. Next week, whenever we get that, we win Friday night, we come back home for the game 3 and 4 here at the crib. It's gonna be a movie all over again. Please believe it. But right now, Friday is where it's at. Kings get a big win. Send the Dubs packing for the season. Who knows what's going to happen for them, man? You heard it here first live on Chalk Talk with 94 Feet with Coach JT. 118-94. Kings get it done. Handle business. Light the beam. Whatever you want to do. Enjoy tonight on this Tuesday night. Yes, sir. I'm turned up still. It's 10:36 and we still at it. You see it. Light the beam, baby. We in it, man. Friday night. Kings finna get it done in the NO, baby. You heard me? We out.